Okay, so if you come across this video and you feel called to the messages, called to watching it, I need you to know that there's some truth in this channeled message that resonates for you, that feels for you. And if it doesn't feel right for you, then let it go. If it doesn't resonate to what you have going on, then let it go. Not everything out here is your truth or for you, okay? It is collective reading, collective channeling, whatever divine wants you guys to know, and it's going to fit for certain people in such a way, and for other people it's not. Just depends on where you are in your journey and your acceptance of yourself. Okay, all things. With that being said, the message I meant to convey is that you've done enough. You've done enough sulking, you've done enough crying, you've done enough suffering, you've done enough giving, you've done enough sacrificing. You've done enough. No longer are you meant to continue to give and to continue to provide and to continue to have losses and continue to sacrifice yourself for others. That is not the way forward. It was the way that you needed to go through because of your traumas, because of what you experienced as a child, because of what has happened to you previously. That was the only way that you knew. That was what was engraved in you. That was what was shown to you or taught to you or mimicked for you as your foundation. But you know better now. You know better now. You know now this is an opportunity for you to choose something different. And it's going to be hard for you to set that boundary. It's going to be hard for you to say no. It's going to be hard for you to choose a different direction than what you've previously chosen because you've lived that for such a long period of time. But in order for you to reach where you need to go, in order for you to create the life and the connection you want, something has to give. And so who better to sacrifice, you or everybody else? What's more important to you, you or everybody else? And I need you to understand that when you hold on to stuff for other people, when you insert yourself, when you go above and beyond, when you help, when you extend yourself in places that you aren't able to extend, when you give when you don't have it to give, when you go beyond what it is that you're meant to really truly do, you hinder the other person's experience. You hinder them from experiencing what they need to experience. You get in the way of the lessons, and that in itself can be selfish. You think for yourself because what you are doing is such a grand gesture and you are a martyr and you are sacrificing, that is the right way. And it's such a selfless act, giving act, loving act. But you have to understand that everybody's experience is for a reason and a purpose. The purpose that someone walks, the challenge they go through, the struggle, the life they were born in, all of those things are a part of their journey in order for them to grow and evolve. So if you keep inserting, if you keep helping, if you keep stepping in front, if you keep taking off, whatever it is they're supposed to go through, you're hindering them from experiencing what they need to experience. So therefore they get stuck and they never learn the lesson and they never grow and they never move forward. And then you take all the stuff in and take all the stuff on and then wonder why your life is chaotic and wonder why your life is not moving forward and wonder why your life is so heavy and wonder why you seem like you have challenge after challenge after challenge when all you've ever did is be a good person and you're very aware and very in tune with yourself. But how aware are you if you're not realizing the things that you're taking on is that on that level? Okay? I need you to understand that you have something greater ready for you around the corner. But in order for that blessing to really come through in your life, you have to let go of the things that are blocking you from your blessings. And it's not necessarily that you're blocking your own blessings unless you keep doing what you're doing now. Continuously giving and overextending and providing for everybody else and not providing for yourself. If God wants to bless you and provide you with this bank account and provide you with this type of abundance and provide you with these opportunities, but all you're going to do is squander it, and all you're going to do is take it and give it to somebody else when that's not what God intended, then why would God give it to you? You need to be so sure of yourself and so aware and so ready that nothing can shake the blessing coming through. Nothing can shake your situation. So I need you to be aware of the cutoffs that you have to make and the people that are taking from you without giving back, the people that are taking from you without gratitude, the people that are taking from you that don't really even need it, and the attitudes behind it. And you're being shown right now. Your discernment is showing you exactly where you stand and who really is meant to be in your space, in your circle, and who you really fuck with and who you really don't. I need you to understand that, because when I look at your situation and I look at your lives, right, and I see it, there's people around you that are using you or are taking advantage of your kindness or taking from you in certain ways. And you can think to yourself, I'm doing a good job, I'm doing God's work, I'm giving, I'm providing. But in what way? There's a difference between helping someone and providing them tools and giving them steps and being inspiring and encouraging them. And there's a difference between providing that type of support and then there's another support where you come in and you do for them. And you allow yourself to be taken advantage of, and you feel it. And I know you feel it because Divine is saying you feel it. You feel it in your gut. You feel it in your psyche, in your mind. You feel physically ill at some points with things that you're doing, but you feel like if you don't do it, then it's going to be this, this, and this. And you're stuck in that cycle of this, this, and this. The backlash, how people are going to look at you, what they're going to think about you if you don't do these things. But you're not here to people please. You're not here to give. You're not here to sacrifice. You're not here to continue to allow them to have whatever the hell they want to have. No. That is the message. So this resonated for you in any possible way. If this is what you've been experiencing or going through, I need you to know that it's okay for you to walk forward. It's okay for you to cut. It's okay for you to set boundaries. It's okay for you to pull back. It's okay for you to take time for yourself to figure out what this exactly means. You owe nothing to nobody. Okay. Live in your truth. Know that you are meant to have something more, and you will have it as soon as you're ready to receive it. Okay? No matter how hard it's getting, and it's getting harder and harder, and the scope is getting smaller and smaller, and you're getting pushed and pushed more and more and more to that place of your real true fear. Because when you get to a place of rock bottom, just like any kind of level of addiction, any kind of level of trauma, when you get to that rock bottom point, when you have nothing else left and nothing else left to lose, is when you're able to let everything go. And the things that seemed so important yesterday are not as important as they are now, because now it's about you surviving. And now it's about you getting up. And now it's about you moving forward. Now it's about making that movement. When you have nothing else left to fear is when you're able to make that move, because what could happen? You've already reached the bottom. You've already hit the points. So what else could possibly happen to me at this point? That's what they're talking about. And that's why you're being pushed and squeezed and pulverized. Because you can't let it go on your own. So the universe has to push you into that point till you let it go for real. Let it go. Move forward. Have what you're meant to have. It's not saying anything against the people in your life that you're letting go of or you're distancing yourself from. It's not saying you don't care, that you don't love them. It's saying I'm setting new intentions, new boundaries. I'm setting new ways of doing things so that I can be blessed. And the ones that are meant to be with you and walk that path with you will walk with you. And the ones that are not will be where they are. It's not on you, right? That's it. Lots of love and light. Hope that resonates and helps you understand where you are and how to move forward.